Hold out. Okay. So Nate finally dropped another video from Arion, and this is the one that I really been waiting on. Well, I'm waiting on her to finish out this information about Sheree, and then tell us what happened the night that everybody assumed that they went to jail, or the law was called. I'm waiting on that too now. Now, even though this recording here was from last year, we have to remember it is very much so relevant. It gives us a little detail on two separate shows on two separate networks, because everybody was convinced that this little stunt between Martell and Sheree was fake. And in the beginning, I was a little skeptical. First, I said, oh, this is fake. Then I was like, nah, it could be real. Then I was like, nah, this is fake. But I think that maybe they were put together for storylines, and then they started feeling each other in some type of way. But anyways, let's get on to the mess. So Arion was too ecstatic at the thought of people telling Sheree that Martell ain't ish. She called this lady and she was upset when that live came out of them people being in New York, and baby, as she was talking. So she acknowledges that Martell is trying to rebrand himself while bringing her down. He can't rebrand himself with you. Like, my question is, are you not good enough for the image he's trying to portray? This man is trying to get the world to see him in a different light, but he want to lay up with you behind closed doors, and he don't want the world to know that he's still dealing with you on that level. You can see this, but you can't see it. Like, that's the question I be asking. Like, you try to rebrand yourself, just be honest. And let the world know that we are together. Girl, She says that Mel probably walks around with her head held high, not thinking about him. Duh, damn it, and you? We all can see that Mel was trying her best to get over her husband, her marriage, and her family's demise. That doesn't happen overnight. So even if Mel was faking in the beginning, I think she's to the point now where she's just done with Martell. Like, when you love someone and you've been with them for over 14, 15 years, married with 4 kids, businesses, it's hard to just let that stuff go. But Mel did a pretty good job. She did a real good job. Meanwhile, Martell is walking around looking like he on Molly or something. Nate tries to ease her by saying he can't come lay up with her and then be on live with another bitch. Why he can't? Why he can't? He was laying up with her and taking his home to his wife. He was laying up with her and then going to have a barbecue with his family. So what makes this situation any different? And the fact that she was agreeing with Nate, because I really think Nate was just kind of playing on this girl. But the fact that she thought it was right, like, yeah, like he was just over here last week and then girl, who cares? The same thing he did to Melody, the same pain she felt is not what you're feeling. Isn't it strange how karma just makes her way around and she always circle the block? Like, isn't it strange how she was laughing at that girl's pain and now she's feeling that same pain? They said he wasn't ish, but they knew that. You know that. This girl said they said he wasn't ish, but they knew that. You know, I think that was Nate that said it. Somebody said it. But either way it go, they both knew it. Arion knew it. She thought it was funny. She thought it was cute. Now she keep calling the blogger, going off with a lot of stress and pain in her voice. Then Arion says Martell never said she was a good mom. So now we know why he's always saying she's such a good mom. She's such a good mom. Boy, go to hell. Go to hell. The same way, that's why I figured he made such a big deal about the kids being on the internet, because they get so much of love. But then when Knox is on the internet, it's not the same. I think Arion made that a big deal to him And so when he made it to where Mel couldn't post her kids, he started to post Knox, hoping to get a little more love from the fans like the kids get, especially Suga Mama. But that did not work. That did not work. It backfired on that child. All because of his stupid parents. Nate Throws went in on her saying, people said Martell moved in with Sheree. No, it ain't nobody said that. But it also confirmed that he wasn't living with Arion. See, I think she threw that in just to see if Arion be like, nah, we live together. He's here. But no, she was like, I don't think he moved in with her because of the kids, because he got to get the kids. Girl, this man have been divorced about 3 years now. And you still playing second base to a woman that ain't even his girlfriend. She said she regretted calling Sheree an old woman. But she still was throwing old shots. Because she wasn't trying to comfort her, but got so giddy when they said that Martell called Sheree old. That showed the immaturity and... like, it just showed the immaturity in her for me. It showed the immaturity in her when she thought that he was dragging Sheree. Like, for me, it makes me feel like it gives her hope. Like, okay, well, he ain't really with her like that. He don't really deal with her like that. He calling her names. He calling her old. She said she fell short for Martell after not sleeping with him for 4 months. And that he's the only person she slept with in 7 years. I thought it was about 9, but whatever. It's the fact that you was being faithful to a married man. You was sitting back waiting on this married man. And you kept good. You kept your legs closed to other people. But baby, you was being faithful to this married man, girl. I cannot for 7 years. Whoo, Lord. I was floored when she said he can't have his cake and eat it too. Girl, go straight to hell. Go straight to hell, because when he was married, you allowed him to have his cake, ice cream, and his pudding. And he ate it all, front to back, remember? Like, this is so strange to me. Like, the fact that now that he's divorced, she feel like she deserves and she's owed so much more. No, baby. You deserve exactly what you get. She said she changed her number on him when he went to New York with Sheree. Now, this is what gets me. She felt that they were real. The situation with Martel and Sheree was real. It wasn't a stunt, and she was mad, honey. So mad that she changed her phone number and he had to email her. And that's when all those emails came, when she was posting, talking about he don't treat Knox like the others. And she's like, because he don't get him when he get the rest of them. And she want for him to keep Knox a whole week. And he said, that's 5 kids is too much. Girl, your child is too much. Then she gets to comparing the kids. Knox was potty trained before Suga Mama, before Melanie. She don't even call her Suga Mama. She call her Melanie. Knox was potty trained before Melanie. He's teaching Melanie stuff. Girl, Melanie was having a full conversation with Mel. while Knox was barely speaking a word. That baby ain't even fully potty trained. Nah, he couldn't taught her nothing. And then when people go to speaking on him, they said, well, leave the kids out of it. Well, she need to stop comparing those kids, saying that they different because, oh, she's their mom and I'm his mom, very much so. And you two are two completely different women. So, yes, that would make the children very different. And the fact that those kids was created and born during a marriage. And your son was also born during that marriage, created and born during that marriage. But, baby, that was not his family. Let's be real. So for him not to get Knox and keep Knox the way he does the other kids, that should also tell you something. Ugh. She says she's 31, 2 kids, and she's a full woman now. And she deserves someone to love her. She said, does he not think that she deserves to be with someone and to be happy? When what she really meant was, does he not think she deserves for him to make her happy? Legitimately. Girl, and he don't. He really don't. He really despised you for breaking up his marriage when it was all his doing. But he got to put it on somebody. She says she's disgusted that he's so selfish with her. And he's not. He's only doing what she's allowed. He's not selfish with you. Like, he just wants you this certain type of way and don't want you to do nothing. He's not selfish with you. Like, he just wants you to himself. He just wants to control you and you're allowing it. She acknowledged that at the time of Knox's birth, Martell and Mel may have not been divorced, so he was okay with her naming him Knox because he was in his feelings. About what, Helfer? She said he's more confident now, so he wants his name changed. Is it confident or he's no longer ashamed? Girl, get the help. On. That man was okay with you naming him Knox in the beginning because he was ashamed that he had a child out of wedlock. He was ashamed that the world was going to find out what he was doing. He did not want Knox attached to his children and his family. He did not want Knox to be in the mix. But now as time has went on, he's probably no longer ashamed of him. No. So yes, he wants to have his name changed to Maverick because he wants him to be in the mix. He wants him to be part of the Eminem kids, but it won't work that way. So it's not that he's confident now. He's no longer ashamed. It's the words that she used, baby. Use the correct wording. Use the correct wording for me. It's not confidence. It's the fact that he's no longer ashamed of your child. She said she made Bravo relevant. Girl. She said, well, did Mel used to call him Martell Ho? This is my question. Because for some reason, I want to say she used to call him that. And now that's all Arion say. Martell Ho. Girl, get the hell on. Anything Mel say or do, that girl link out. She latch on to it. Because if I'm not mistaken, at one point, Mel was referring to taking, so she be like, son. And now Arion with not son. Oh, Jesus. He's not living his truth. That's what Nate said. Oh, child, y'all. When that woman said that, and Arion was like, yeah. I swear to God, I thought they was fit to bring up them gay rumors again. I thought these folks were fit to talk about this man ain't happy because he's not living his truth because he really don't want no woman. Whoo, Jesus, that was fit to take a different direction in my head. That was fit to take a different direction in my head, honey, because I thought these people were fit to talk about the rumor that Arion confirmed beforehand with another friend when she said that it was gay rumors out about Martell. But I am so ready for Nate to drop the rest of this recording and then drop the recording about what happened tonight. The police was called because Arion is a whole nut and a fool. She's desperate. She's stupid. And she's slow. I hate to talk about another woman like this. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Can't keep sugarcoating for people. I feel so bad for that child. Because when she kept saying, well, he's not like the rest of them. No, he's not like the rest of them. When she was like, him and Suga Mama can go neck for neck. He can do everything that Melanie does. He really can't. And maybe in your eyes he can, but you want to compare these kids so much. And then when it seemed like to me when you were comparing them, he was showing what the difference was with them. Baby, we're going to keep our eyes and ears open and wait for Nate to bless us with another recording because this woman here, she got problems.